productivity isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter, using your resources, and achieving your goals more efficiently. For small businesses especially, maximizing your productivity can be the difference between being stagnant and having success. Firstly, productivity directly impacts the bottom line. When your team can achieve better results using the same resources, this leads to increased revenue and profitability. Secondly, high productivity fosters a great work culture. When you and your team see your efforts turn into tangible results, you can feel empowered and motivated to keep going. And thirdly, in today's competitive market, businesses who can consistently deliver high quality products and services in a timely manner have that competitive edge over their competitors. So that's why productivity is so important. But I'm going to give you some actionable tips today so that you can be more productive in your business. Firstly, and we've spoken about this in the past in previous episodes, but setting goals and priorities are so important. If you don't know what you're working towards, how are you meant to achieve it? It may feel silly to sit down and write out this month I want to, or this year I want to figure out your goals. But it's so important. By defining clear and measurable goals for you and your team is so incredibly important because then you know you're both on the same page. These goals should align with your overall vision and should be broken down into small, manageable tasks. You're then able to prioritize these tasks on their importance and urgency, allowing for your team to know what they should be putting their energy into straight away. Like I said, I've done videos on goal setting in the past, so head over there so that you can check it out yourself. The second tip I want to talk to you about is streamlining your processes. More often than not, we're actually spending so much time on things that we don't actually have to spend our time on. Now, I am a big believer that there is a balance between too much automation and streamlining and not enough. If you're automating absolute everything, you're streamlining everything that you're not even needed in your business, you also lose your human touch. And this is so important, especially in a business like mine where I'm pretty much the face of my business here at Willow and Pine Studios. And this could really directly affect how our clients feel if they feel like they're talking to a robot. In saying that, when you don't streamline and you don't automate enough, this is where you come into problems. This is where you lose time. What I would recommend doing is having a look at your day-to-day in your business and figuring out what repetitive tasks actually don't need your hand in them. This could be every single day you get 6 messages asking, do you do this? Well, guess what? On Facebook and Instagram, Meta, you can actually have preloaded questions and answers. That way, when somebody goes to message you, they can click on it and it automatically pops up with the answer. And then if they want to continue the conversation, they can continue messaging and actually speak to you. Another thing that I would recommend you doing is have a look at the technology and the systems in which you use. For example, email marketing. I am a huge lover of email marketing. Never used to be. It used to be so overwhelming. But this year I've put so much time and effort into it. I'm seeing amazing results. Because you know what? With email marketing, it's not just about emailing and talking about the newest launch or a new product or service. It's actually about setting up some automations so that you can start nurturing without actually doing anything. For example, I have a content calendar that you would have seen in a previous episode. I'll leave the link down below. It's a free content calendar template. As soon as somebody signs up to receive this, they'll get an email with it in there. I've already begun the nurturing process. I've only set this up once and I've sent it to over 70 people at this point. Could you imagine if each one of those 70 people I had to send an individual email to? How much time would that be? Also checking that the name is aligned with who it actually is going to. But setting up this email marketing system and automations, it's allowed these people to receive that, begin the nurturing process, so that when I do send out an email, they're not going to be like, who's this? I haven't received what I wanted. All right, moving on is tip number 3. You want to encourage time management. Time is such a precious resource, especially as a small business owner. You're quite often juggling 500 different things, wearing hundreds of different hats. You're doing your admin work, your social media, your everything. Figuring out what time management process is going to work for you is so important. For myself, time management, time blocking has been an absolute lifesaver. I go into my calendar and I block out specific times a day. One will be recording, one will be editing, one will be emailing, one will be checking my emails. This means that I get notifications on my phone 30 minutes prior and then when I should be starting that task. I've been able to allocate those slots for specific tasks, which means they actually get done. Alongside with this time management, please take breaks. I used to be a bad culprit of this. I would sit at my desk for hours and I would not take one single break in the whole day. Not only did I find that my body was getting stiff because I'm sitting in this chair for 12 hours a day, but it was also affecting my health with not eating enough. And then when I would eat, I would sit here with a bag of chips. You also need to get your mind moving, and you'll actually find by taking breaks, you're looking after yourself, which actually makes sure that you're getting better results to your clients and customers. I used to do the Pomodoro timer, and what that would be is you can have like 30 minutes on, 10 minutes off. You can actually set it for yourself, but you can actually get one that comes up on your desktop so you can see how much time you've got left. And you know what? It actually gives you motivation to work faster if you're still far away from finishing off a task. Exploring time management systems is going to be such a powerful tool for you because not everyone is the same. Although the time blocking has been so powerful for me, it may not work for you. Something that I've used when realizing that people actually work differently is a project management tool called Hive. Now, Hive has a few different like payment plans, but they also have a free one, which I use. I'm not sponsored at all, but in this Hive project management, you can have actually different layouts. Your team may do better with a calendar or even statuses or the Gantt view. So I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I personally use that one when I'm doing a project. I'll pop up a preview on the screen so you can see exactly what each of these look like. But they're so powerful. This tool is so powerful because your team can jump between what they prefer to see and they're still going to be doing the same task that you have set out for them. Best thing about project management tools such as Hive, again, not sponsored, but I'm just loving it, is if you have a recurring thing, maybe it's an onboarding process and you have certain tasks to do for onboarding, is you can actually save that as a template so that each time that you onboard a new client, you're not having to set out each task individually. You only have to do it the once. So powerful. Now, tip 4, very much touched on before, but your work-life balance, which also means having breaks and self-care. As a small business owner, it's super easy to get up from whatever you're doing. Maybe you are a product-based business and you package orders in a spare room and you go out and you carry your work with you. It's so easy for me to pick up my laptop, go sit on the couch while hubby and I are watching a video and continue working. Yes, it's great that we have this flexible work arrangement, and doing that every now and then is not a bad thing, but we also need to make sure that we're clocking off. If you go back and listen to some past episodes of work-life balance, yes, a lot of the tips are very much relevant, but at the same time, I've actually learned that some of them aren't. What I mean by that is I used to say clock off at a certain time. That's the time that you're done and you can get back to your family. In theory, it should work and it sounds amazing, but realistically, it doesn't work for me. Now, I'm only 25 years old and I have a husband and we're renovating our house. If I said every day I'd be working 9 to 5, that would be great in theory. But at the end of the day, some days we're doing renovations and it can't happen. And you know what? Some days I have no motivation to do good work through the day that I go and do it at night. Recently, I've done quite a few overnighters, but through the day, I've been spending time with my family. It's all about finding this balance that you feel works with you in your schedule. Now, I'm pretty fortunate. I don't have kids yet, so I know that I'm not having to share my time with them yet. What I want you to do and encourage your team to do is take breaks. Clock off from work, and once you do clock off from work, that's it for the day or until you come back next. I want you to prioritize your self-care. It's super easy to go from your business straight into your personal life and have absolutely no breaks and start it all again the next day. Something that I started doing ages ago is getting up a little bit earlier so that I can make myself feel good. By that, I'm doing my hair, my makeup. Yes, I'm not doing it for anyone else. I'm doing it for me because it makes me feel good. And tip number 5 for being really productive in your business is to provide ongoing training and development. At the end of the day, every industry is constantly changing. Not only that, but also social media, so your marketing is constantly changing. When you provide your team and yourself with the tools to develop your skills, you'll actually see 1, better productivity, and 2, better return. It also fosters a culture of continuous improvement in your business. And there you go, there you have it, the tips to boost your productivity within your small business. Productivity isn't a one-time fix. It's a journey of optimizing your workflows and how you do things. However, by being more mindful about these productivity tips that I have given you today, you're more likely going to be more productive in no time at all. As a business owner, you are constantly got many different things on the go. As a business owner, it is so easy to be overwhelmed. But productivity definitely does take some of that toll off of your back. There are so many different moving parts in a business and it can get so overwhelming, and most times you just want to stop and you just want to quit. There's your online presence from websites and social media and everything in between to your aesthetics. Of course, we want our businesses to be instantly recognized and have a cohesive brand identity across all platforms. That's a mammoth task in itself. And that's before you even look at some systems and strategies to automate and streamline processes. Look, I have been there before. I've been running businesses for over 10 years now. And when you start to want to implement new things, new products, new strategies, new services, it can be so much. You have a killer product or service to offer, but you're being weighed down by all of these other tasks. Well, I'm so excited to tell you that today we have launched an incredible program. Business does not have to be hard. It is time to regain your freedom within your business. So what it is, it's called VIP Access My Knowledge. Now this is available in Australia, but also all around the world. You'll get 16 one-on-one sessions with myself. My name's Jasmine Thorns. I'm the owner and the senior designer here at Willow and Pine Studios. And like I said, I've had over a decade of business experience, as well as over a decade in things like website design and so much more. You'll get a better understanding of good business practice, an optimized website for greater results, a greater understanding of brand identity across all your platforms, and we'll work with you to implement it, as well as different things like essential systems, lead magnets, and so much more. Best thing is, by working together, you become educated and informed on how you can continue these processes in the future. If you are interested, I have information in the description down below, so you can go and check out all the information about this. Now, I have offered this for a while, however, it's been exclusive to just our previous clients. But this is such an incredible tool that I didn't want to hold this back from you anymore. Like I said, having productivity can help you a lot, but there are still so many different tasks to do. So having somebody like myself sit down with you, work on a program with you, and get these all sorted out is going to give you so much clarity and so much better systems within your business. Anyways, that is all from me. If you are interested, like I said, that's down below. My name is Jasmine Thorns. I'm the host here at Small Business Studios on Willow and Pine Studios. I specialize in website design, marketing and branding, and I also am a public speaker speaking at events around marketing and branding itself. If you want to see more of Willow and Pine Studios in the future, we are going to be doing some vlogs, some more business tips and strategies that you can implement. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and leave a like and a comment down below. I will see you in the next video. Bye.